guys, it's me, Val Toxic Freak. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Happy isolation day. Do you know every day is a Sunday? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm going crazy, by the way. I do know that basically I think I've lost the use of my legs because I'm not going anywhere. My hair is turning into Justin Bieber circa 2009. Getting bed sores from lying horizontal too long, and I'm getting so fat. I've got a lasso my knickers on in the morning, so it's not going so well. Hope you're doing better than I am. Now, today I want to talk about mixed personality disorder. Now, the reason I got into this is because so many people on Facebook have started talking about how they're so confused about what their partner is. Are they a narcissist? Have they got borderline personality disorder? Are they a sociopath? And it really is not up to us to diagnose them. We can't. We're going to get it wrong. We're going to drive ourselves absolutely crazy. Now, I also know a lot of people don't want to leave their partners because they think, well, if it isn't narcissistic personality disorder, I'm throwing away something really, really good that I can fix. That's the hard part, and I know that, but there's a difference between two people trying to work together at fixing a relationship or one being a narcissist, you know, and driving you completely crazy. Now, I'm going to go into more diagnoses of what you should be looking for at the end of the video. But the thing is, you know, it's just, there's so many people in this world that have so many different things happen to them. You know, is it nurture? Is it nature? Is it genes? Is it their family history? Is it their upbringing? You know, were they adopted? Is it the country that they lived in? Things have happened in people's lives. Everybody has some kind of incident that's made them, that's created them, that's turned them into something that gives them triggers. We've all got that. Even the empathic people, the dependents like us that attract the narcissist. Everybody is a rainbow. Not everybody's black, white, green, yellow, blue. We're all intermingled. And this is what happens is when people try and diagnose people, they get it wrong. So this is where I found mixed personality disorder. Now, it's also called other specified personality disorder in the DSM. There's about 18% of the population are diagnosed with this, which is again why we are so confused trying to diagnose people. We're never going to do it. We're never going to actually get round to knowing what we are dealing with. Just know that a lot of people are toxic. Just call it toxic because that's going to help a lot. You know, there's a saying, hurt people, and I don't believe in that, and I think that's wrong, because a lot of hurt people don't need to hurt people. A lot of hurt people turn into narcissists. It's all about empathy. Two people could have exactly the same upbringing, but one hurts and one doesn't. It's all down to empathy. You know, the person that's basically hurting somebody is because they've got no empathy, and they just want to make other people suffer like they have. And the people with empathy, they want to stop people suffering like they have. And that's the difference. So hurt people don't always hurt people, and we don't always do that. There's a lot of people who've been hurt, you know, you and me watching, that want to help others and stop the pain that we've been through with other people suffering. But the thing is, we're all trying to diagnose, and we're all getting so confused of what's going on Facebook. It could be any reason at all why people are the way they are. Now, I made a video when I couldn't speak, when I lost my voice. I made a video about mixed personality disorder. Now, I always get confused, and I always have got confused about the cluster A, B, C's. I've always got confused of everything because I've never really understood it. I am just a person that's been through, you know, hell like you all have been watching. I just decided to start a channel, and I've got a big mouth and I've got an iPad in front of me. But I just wanted to share something, and I've learnt a lot when I started researching this and I put this video together and editing it. I've learnt a lot. So what I've done is put it together and want you to watch it, and everything that you're about to see is what's in mixed personality disorder. We shouldn't be diagnosing. We're going to get ourselves sick. If someone's toxic, toxic. But I'm going to talk more after this video. Roll video. So, hope that helped you. It helped me a lot, again, because I didn't really understand it all. But as you can see, in all those lists, there's so many different types of disorders and traits. You really get confused as to what's what, and they all can be mixed up into different ones. So please, guys, don't get so hung up on trying to diagnose your partner. You know, NPD and borderline personality disorder, they get confused and mixed up so much. Because borderline personality disorder, you know, they both create havoc, they both hurt people, but borderline personality disorder, they actually push out who they are onto everybody else. They're dramatic. They're attention seekers, you know, they're dramatic. As for NPD, they have their disorder, but they try to hide theirs. They don't want people to know that they're full of shame and full of, you know, hatred for themselves. So they act, they create a persona. They're fake. So like I say, one pushes out and one hides. But a lot of the symptoms are the same. So again, you're never going to find out who's who by just trying to work it out yourself. OCPD, obsessive compulsive personality disorder, and OCD get mixed up. OCPD is more about rigidness. It's about trying to be perfectionist. OCD is just repetitiveness, and they know they have a disorder, whereas the OCPD don't think they have a disorder. They think everybody around them is the one with a problem. But like narcissism, some people's personalities, they're pathological, they're compulsive, they're lying, you know, their codependency, their malignancy, their controlling, the manipulations, all these things that drive us crazy. And most personality disorders have all these things in them. If you look at the video, they're all very similar in certain ways, but they just differ very, very slightly. I'm going to finish off this now with the only way to diagnose is to look within. Look at yourself. What are your symptoms? And I've said this in a video early on when I first started my channel. If you're looking for videos, if you're looking for help, if you're worthless, if you're going crazy, if you're walking on eggshells, if the person that you're with repeats over and over and over and over and over and over again, repeats a pattern, that means they're not learning anything. That means they're not moving forwards. That means that they're doing it on purpose. Because if you said something to somebody who loves you, this is not right, I don't like the way you treat me, then they should want to move forward and make you feel better. It's when they repeat the same behaviour over and over and over and over again, you're not working towards anything. The diagnosis is within yourself. The diagnosis is how you are as a person. You know, when you came into this world, before you met your partner, the abuser, the narcissist, or whatever you want to call them, you were fine. You survived. You got on with your life without them. And you can get on with your life without them again. You don't need somebody to bring you down. And the thing is if you start to leave this person, then maybe if they've been treating you bad just because they're knobheads, they might then come to they know you've got boundaries. You need your boundaries. If you say, I'm leaving, you more or less get the truth out of them. You'll find out who that person really is. But staying with them and letting them repeat the same pattern again, they're going to keep doing it. Never blame yourself. You know, if somebody's using your issues, your sensitivities, your phobias, your triggers, and anything that you are as a personality, if they're using that against you, that's another red flag. They're not right. They shouldn't be doing that. Love shouldn't hurt. If they're changing your words, they're using ambiguity, using context, shouting, twisting, making you confused with word salad, doing circular conversations, that's not a healthy relationship. I don't know what you want to call that. Borderline personality disorder, narcissism, stupidity, toxic, whatever it is, you are worth more. And you need to start looking into getting out there. Now, before I go, I just want to say one thing. Obviously, you've got the Bright Sky app that I've been advertising. Please look at that. That might help you if you're in isolation with somebody. I also want to say that if anybody's struggling like mad, please contact me. You know, I don't mind. I love chatting to people and helping people. So I'll put my email address underneath, and please contact me. We can chat on Messenger if you're struggling, because I can't imagine how hard it is being a house with a narcissist or somebody who's abusing you. I'm having trouble on my own here, you know, with nobody around. So, guys, I just want to send you a big virtual social distancing hug. and I really hope that you're okay. But guys, the diagnosis is within you. It's not what they are, it's how you feel. Take care, guys. Stay safe.